welcome to Andy's Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing my favourite of all the Oscar-nominated movies this year, Quentin Tarantino's Inglorious Basterds. Okay, so the premise of the film is that you have a team of crack Jewish American soldiers going through Germany, killing off Nazis, torturing them, scalping them, to cause fear in the way the Apache Indian used to do in guerrilla groups against the Nazis. You also have a Jewish lady played by Melanie Laurent, whose family are killed by Christoph Waltz, and who seeks revenge. So they're the main two core strands of the story with this movie. Okay, so I'm guessing you've already seen this picture. I'll just talk about it in terms of context, its flaws, and to criticize some of the recent commentaries on the movie by individuals such as Mr. Commode. Okay, first thing to say about this film is the dialogue is absolutely watertight. The great thing with Quentin Tarantino is he's probably the only scriptwriter and director today that knows how to frame tension just by using dialogue. That's a unique characteristic of his direction. And admittedly, in previous movies such as Kill Bill or Death Proof, the playful Tarantino gets too carried away, so he'll see an idea and he'll suddenly think, yeah, it's great, oh my god, yeah, it's great, oh my god, what, yeah, it's great, oh my god, yeah, Eli Roth, yeah, it's great, oh my god, lap dancing, yeah, it's great. So that's the side of Tarantino that I'm not particularly keen on. He does tend to focus on specific film genres and then try to mimic them in a way that isn't always successful, a la Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, and the atrocious Death Proof, that has a great soundtrack, but it's atrocious. Okay, but so I don't have a knowledge of the era of film that Tarantino's representing in Inglorious, so I'll just say a little bit about the great qualities of the film. Okay, first thing to say is the first scene involving Christoph Waltz is probably the greatest example of the use of dialogue, development of context, and shooting and editing. It's just fantastic. You'll watch that first scene and straight away you plunge straight into the movie. So, and then as the movie develops, the problem with Inglorious is it's basically a set of set pieces. So you have scene after scene after scene, and are they fully coherent? No. But do they still work as a movie? Yes. Which is why I don't understand the comments of Mr. Commode when criticising Quentin Tarantino, because it does work as an overall picture in terms of its character and in terms of it stands alone. You'll never see a film like Inglorious in your entire life. So the reasons why people don't like it I can accept, but I don't think they hold much validity, because the film as an experience, as an entertainment experience, is absolutely tremendous. Okay, there are a few things I don't like about this picture, which again is due to Quentin Tarantino's, yeah, it's great, my god, yeah, it's great, Mike Myers, oh my god, yeah, yeah, it's great, so we get a record one, yeah, it's great, Eli Roth, yeah, you want to get involved, yeah, it's great. Just stop playing games with the audience, and stop throwing in crap like Mike Myers comes along about a quarter of the movie. There's no need for him to be there. There's too many nods to previous works in that you get dialogue and voiceover from Samuel L. Jackson and Harvey Keitel. All of those things. We know that you've done Reservoir Dogs, Quentin. We know that you've done Pulp Fiction. You don't have to keep reminding us that all of these films are your way of representing that you love cinema, because we already know that because we're watching the film. So that's a primary problem I have with Inglorious. It does seem a little bit convoluted at times, but it is the only film where it's ingenious enough to leave an overall impact on you. And in terms of doing that, as you know, Quentin Tarantino doesn't use a composer to score his movies. He uses all of his own music, which in this film is absolutely tremendous. The final chapter, 6, uses the best. It's the best use of a David Bowie tune I've ever heard in a film. That scene is it's just perfect. It looks beautiful, it sounds beautiful, and it adds a gravitas to the rest of the film that I've never seen before, which is why Inglorious, to me, should win the Oscar for Best Film, and the Best Director for Quentin Tarantino. This film is superb. While I do accept the merits of The Hurt Locker and Up in the Air, I think Oscar films should always be a bit different. They should always try something fresh, and to me, Inglorious ticks every box of an Oscar nominee. So, good luck to Quentin. Great film, better than Death Proof, which was terrible. But in the next Quentin Tarantino film, I hope he just frames a story about a singular character instead of having nods to all these genres and nods to all these styles, and generally being a bit of a cinema nerd. So less of the, it's great, yeah, it's great, oh my god, yeah, it's great, Pulp Fiction, oh my god, yeah, Harvey Keitel, it's yeah, it's great, just stop, and make a coherent film, and that will take you as a director from a 9 out of 10 to a 10, and that's what I think on Inglorious. You don't like it? Well, you're wrong, I'm right, and Dr. Commode is wrong. Love him though I do. Thank you.